Okay. Test, test, test. Okay, I think we're live. All right. Let me go ahead and turn on my YouTube here in case anybody has any questions, comments. This is going to be a live playthrough of a couple of turns of Aelderman. I am still learning the game for the most part. However, let's see here. There we go. We got our chat up. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. So we are starting this game of Aelderman. It's going to be a two-player game I have set up here. Blue and orange. And green here is set up here as a dummy. For a two-player game, in order to even out the points, the two-player has a third dummy character. He has property already set up with some levels, some strengths to them. He also has a couple of cubes on the board, all right? And cubes in this game give you votes at the end of the game. So Aelderman, what is Aelderman? Aelderman is a game about the Hanseatic League. There's our little ships. We're about to take them on an adventure. Throughout the Hanseatic League, the medieval times, starting from Lubeck, that is your hometown, and you're going to try and build up this town. All right. So you're going to go from city to city, and you're going to be buying, trading, selling goods. You're going to be making lots of money, but the end result is you want to get votes. All right, let me get to the rules here. All right. Now, my computer is a little slow here because I just started this up. I should have done this before I even played. I apologize. Let's go over the victory conditions so you can see it. I just got this game a couple days ago. I just had a video on it. This is a beautiful game, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. I love Patrician. I love Port Royale, the PC series. And this reminds me a lot of it in board game form. And if you like those types of games, you will definitely love this. All right, solo mode. Where the hell is it? Yeah, two-player game. They add those the dummy player because the second player will lose almost all the time because the first player gets the first pick, the first stuff. You know how that goes. All right. Final score. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so final scoring for this game is scoring of the influence majorities. Excuse me. It's the Midwest, so I'm be hacking and coughing. I apologize. So, scoring of the influence majorities in the 5 Z zones, all right? So, the 5 C zones are green. You got blue. That's all 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Purple, yellow, and then red. All right? Right now, green has damn near all of them. All right? He has the influence everywhere. So, the first player as well as the second player do have sort of a job to do to catch up. If we look over here, excuse me, these flags represent the points you'll get for having the majority in those regions, and then the second place. If you tie, you get none of it. Okay? Yeah, I believe so. Let me take a look here. Let's see here. In the event of a tie, the council votes for first and second places are added up evenly divided amongst these players. The council votes. Okay. So the votes you get will help break those ties. But if you can't break that, then you just don't get the points. But yeah, look at the points you can get right away just for having influences placed in these different areas. Pretty awesome. All right, the next thing you get points for. Scoring of the buildings majorities in the 5 Lubeck districts. Determine the strength of each player's buildings in every district of Lubeck on the game board, except for the lighthouse. All buildings have a strength of 1 or 2. The lighthouse can increase its own strength up to 5. The guardhouse increases the strength of all directly adjacent buildings by 1, and the guardhouse works across the borders of different districts. Okay, if there's a tie, same rules for the votes. So this is Lubeck here, and these are the different sections, and these little white hash marks, these are your different counties. You got St. Jacobi, you got Lohberg, Funfhausen, St. Marianne, and then St. Johannes. And look at that. I mean, if you have the most majority right now, like green does, that's 14 points. It's pretty decent, right? Let's see over here, 12 for Fundhausen. It's a fun word to say. Fundhausen. All right. All right, and then let's see. Let's take a look at the other conditions. All right, scoring all influence markers in the player's active supply. So the tableau system in this game is really, really cool. The ones in real life are really well organized, and this is going to be your little supply of personal cubes. For every 3 cubes, that's 1 point. You can't just have 2 or 1. You have to have actually 3. For every 3, you'll get a point. So right now I'm just sitting on 1 point. All right, but the more you have of these, the more extra points you get. All right. Luxury goods, spices and pelts. All right, so spices and pelts. This is a pelt. Okay, that's this. Let's see. This is a spice. Looks like a little bag. Now, normally you can't just sell these. You have to sell them in large quantities to cities. But if you have a bunch of these in your possession, that's extra points. All right, let me get rid of that. All right. Let's see. Each luxury good in your supply, so if they're in your actual ship, this is your supply in your ship, then those will count as points, or 3 points apiece, or 3 votes apiece. Council votes, cards. So if you actually have the cards, these will be gathered, and then here, like for example, here. Like if you gain a 10 card or the 3 card, these are council votes. That's the symbol for them. So those will all be accumulated and tallied. And then finally, scoring of council hall cards, monopoly cards, and individual scoring cards. So there's little cards like this that'll switch around over time, and you're going to get different stuff for that, right? So and some of them have votes like this one here. And so you'll get that at the end, and you'll figure that out. Let's get into the game, though. This isn't really a learning game. I'm not teaching this game yet because I'm still learning it myself. I will make mistakes, so I apologize. But we're going to go ahead and start it off. We're going to do, orange first? All right. So the game is divided into 3 phases. I'm sorry, I'm moving you guys around a lot. I apologize. I'm trying to figure out where everything's at. Here we go. You have little cheat sheets, the little cards. Phase 1's production, which we don't do in the first turn because nothing's been produced yet. We go right to Phase 2, which is the sea trade. And then Phase 3 is the council hall. Now I'm going to pretend I'm doing these votes so that you can kind of see what happens. All right? But for the most part, you're going to bid these little cubes away. So you're going to hurt yourself in the long run with the cubes because you're not going to have the council votes, but you're doing it for these cards. And these cards are very powerful. Obviously, 10 votes is very, very important. All right, let me get a little drink of coffee. All right, both of my wheels are set. All right, let's start with orange. So let me take a look at the goods I have. Lots of hammers, fish, wood. Let's see here. I start in Lubeck. All right. Oh, hammer. Over here we got Alberg. Now, the objective of the game is to get these big sales. In order to get a big sale, you got to have all the goods at the bottom of. So, for example, Malmo here. You want to have every one of these goods that you see. All right. These cards, they get changed over time, but I'm looking to score 3 wheat, a beer, a meat, a pelt, a stone, and a spice. If I could do that, I'm going to get a crap load of money and a crap load of cubes I could put into the region and make and score stuff, right? So, right now, I have a bunch of stuff in my ship. A lot of it doesn't match, but I want to get stuff that matches. Let's see here. I'm looking for definitely wheat. All right. So blue would be good. Let's see here. Green, no. No, blue would be good. So if I go to Aalborg and I spend a 3 active points on Aalborg, I could get right here, because this matches blue. All right. I could get myself a whole bunch of fish and what have you. But if I go to yellow, I can get the spice, right? Because that spice is brown, and it matches the brown up here. So that's good. I could get that. I would say that the luxury goods are a little bit harder to get. So I might actually go to yellow. Now the rule is I cannot do anything in Lubeck. I have to move out of the city I start in to do anything. All right, but Lubeck is connected to Malmo, so I'm going to go there. I'm going to go to Malmo. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a 3 action. So the way it works is I don't spend any action points to move. I can move to Malmo for free. If I decide not to do anything in Malmo, and let's say I want to keep going, I go to Oslo instead. If I didn't do anything in Malmo, I have to spend 1 action point. All right, so I can't just move around freely. And before I can move, I have to figure out how many action points I actually have. This is my year chart right here. Extra movement points. Let's flip over the first one. Only 2 action points, so I can't even go to Malmo and get what I want. So here, 2 action points for orange, 2 action points for blue. Not good anyway. That sucks. All right. Let's see here then. You know what then? I will go to Aalborg and get this box, which will give me the... well, no, I could go and spend 2. Or I get cubes. Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to go to blue then and get the beer and the fish. Okay. So, I'm going to freely move to Aalborg, because it is connected to Malmo by this white line. All right. It's a free movement to go to the neighboring city. All right. I'm going to spend 1, 2 of my action points. It's a blue city, which means I could get a beer and a fish. So let's do that. So I got my beer. I got my fish. Okay. All right. Then at least I have these things in my possession because over time I will need them. All right. And that's my first action. That's all I get. I spent 2 points, and the first section of the year is done with me going to a neighboring city. All right, so now looking at blue, I got a lot of beer, a lot of meat. Let's see here. You know, let's go a different route. Let's go to a yellow one and get cubes. So I'm going to go to Malmo. All right. And I'm going to spend both of my action points at a yellow city, which is here. And that's going to give me 2 cubes. All right. These cubes are very important over time. So I'm making an early investment. All right. And that's it. That's my first action. I'm done. All right. Before I start my next round of flipping over this thing and going, the first thing I have to do is now rotate the wheel. So rotate from 1 to 2. Takes a little second there. It's done. All right. Same thing here. But you see now, the spice is no longer available. The pelt is there, but they don't match the colors, so I can't get the pelt here at the yellow places. I could get a pelt in red zone. So let's figure out what the next zone... Oh, there we go. 4 action points. Let's see. So let's take this. I'm going to do it for both. All right. Boom. This just marks my action points. This is a great tableau in real life, too. Basically what it does, it literally... You track everything on this board. It's really cool. All right, so orange is going to go again. We have 4. Now, we're looking to make a big sale. So, because there's so much going on with these different cities, what I try to do is I try to focus on one. I got a lot of hammers, so something like Aalborg would be pretty good. I got 2 hammers. I do need some more wheat. He's looking for a pelt, spice, and fish. He's got fish. I just need some more wheat. Pelts and spices are always good. If I get to red and do a level 3 action or level 3 action points here, I can get my pelt. So let's go 1. I'm not going to be able to get to red in time. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get there. Let's see. what I could do is... So this is where the game shines, right? Okay, I'm going to show you how this game shines. So I want to get a pelt. So what I'm going to do is this. I want to stay in the blue section. So what I'll do is this. I'm going to go here to Oslo. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend a 2 action point to spin the wheel. I can spin up to 2 times and get $2. All right, so let me spend 2 actions. All right, 1, 2. I'll get $2. So let me get $2. Okay, good. And then I can spin the wheel up to 2 times, but I don't want to spin it 2 times. I want to spin it once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and spin it once, because you can. You don't have to spin 2. All right. Now at the end of my turn, before we start the next turn, this is going to spin again, and it's going to end up right in the blue spot. So guess what happens? I'm already in the blue section. I don't have to travel far. I'll get the spice in no time. And my wheel is now officially different from blue's wheel, because I spun once. All right? So blue has a lot of beer. Let's see. Oh, wait, I got more actions. I'm not done. I got more actions to do here. You know what I'm going to do is... I go to Stavanger, and I can go ahead and do a 2 action in the blue section, which will give me, ooh, glass and money. Let's do that. Let's get some glass. Glass is always popping up once in a while. I'll spend, yeah, let me spend my other 2. And the blue shows the glass and the money. So let me get $1. Okay. And let's get glass. Glass is always good. All right. If you're just joining us, welcome. I hope this doesn't confuse you too much. I love games like this, but this is definitely a Euro game. All right, so blue's now going to go. So blue has got the beer, the meat. Let's see. Malmo would be a great place to sell if he had all the stuff he needed, right? He's got the meat. He's got the beer. He's a little short on the wheat. Let's see. Where could he go to get more wheat? Beer. What else? This is the only problem with playing this on TTS. I have to keep looking to see what I need. I need stone. I need more wheat. Okay. So where can I get stone? So for yellow, there's no stone here. There is red. Red has stone. Okay. If I get a level 2 or higher, I can get stone. All right. So let's go to... I need a level 2 or higher. If I do 3, what's 3? Well, you give me more meat and fish. I don't need fish. I need I need stone here. You know what I'm going to do? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to... Let's go to Visby. I think I got the money for it. No, just 5. I only got a $5 bill. So I could get myself some production of wood if I wanted to. Damn it. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go here. Let's go to Memel. All right. And I'm going to start working on some things here. Red 1 gives me what? A cube? I'll take a cube. All right. Then I'll move up here to Riga. That's connected. All right. But Riga doesn't help me. Son of a bitch. Doesn't help me. No. Oh, no, that's 2. Do I have 3 points? I do have 3 points. Okay. All right, so Riga. Down here, that's a 3 action point action. So I'll spend all of my guys here. And because I'm in a red city, I'll get a cube, a meat, and a box which has fish. So a cube, all right, a meat, and a fish. Awesome. Cool. All right, and that's all my actions for that one. Very simple. All right, we go into the next round. 3. And before we start, let's go ahead and flip our tables again. Okay, he's going to do that. And now, like I showed you in my little strategy here, now I can get pelts in the blue section. Let me set up the stuff here. He's got to spin as well. You always have to spin before you take your sail action here. It's called the sea phase. Alright. So, let's see. I'm just going to go to Oslo again. You can't do anything in the city that you're in. That's the problem. You can't do anything here. So I can go here, and I'm going to spend a 3 action. It's available. So I'll spend all 3 of my points. Now, if you look here, it's split. Alright? This is the 3 action section. I could either get hammers and stone and even more stone, but I already got a bunch of that. I don't have stone, but I definitely need some spices or pelts and spices. So I'm going to get a stone because it's a box matches, and I'm going to get a pelt. So let's do that. So I'm going to get a pelt, stone. Let's put that in the ship. All right. Starting to run out of space here. It's not good. All right, I'm going to have to start thinking about selling stuff. All right, blue. Blue is trying to pull this one off here. Let's see. I got the meat. Do I have a way to get pelt? No. Nothing's lined up for pelts yet. All right. Let's see here. How can I pull this off? I could go to a revel here and spin and get myself ready for it and get what I need. But I don't know if I want to do that. It's 3. No, because that's going to burn one of my action points anyway. I don't have any extra action points. Neither does he. Let's see here. And what else do I need? I definitely need some wheat. Where can I get some wheat at? Let's see. Yellow. Yellow has wheat as a 2 action. All right. You know, I could do that. I can go over here to Visby. There is a 2 action right here. So I will spend 1, 2. Leaves me with 1 point. It's yellow. So I get 1 wheat and I get 2 of the wood here. So let's get wheat. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. So now we've got the wheat. Alright, wheat is good. Alright, I got 1 more action left. Where can I go? Alright. I'm in Visby here. So I could do another action here, but it has to be in the bottom. So for $3 and a cube, I could get an upgrade if I want to. What upgrades do I get? In the purple section, if I spend an action point, I can get 1 cube there. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not a bad one at all, actually. Let me think. But that's if I'm in purple. I have to be over here. All right, that might be a nice long-term thing. You know, I might actually do that. So I'm in Visby. I did the top action. I can do the bottom action. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend $3. So let me dump the 5. Okay. $2 back. And I will spend a cube from my personal supply. And it allows me to take this guy. Okay. All right. I think I have to wait. Hold on. I think at the end of the game. Let's see here. It's a good question. I don't remember all the different stuff. Let's see. Buildings, influences. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Where you at, guys? Where you at? Come on. I don't think that gets replaced until the preparation phase. I'm not sure. Where the hell is it? Those are called improvements, by the way. Selling goods, upgrading goods, splitting goods, placing influences, influence markers, buying luxury goods, improvements. Yeah, it says here. Okay, so afterwards, all improvements left to move to the right. Okay, so it immediately goes to the right. Okay, so it goes here, 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 and we get a new improvement. Cool. New stuff. These ones here is a city action. You could take these. There's only 4 in the game for the entire game between you and the other players. So once you get this, it's over with. Basically what it's saying here is I need a minimum of 3 buildings in St. Jacoby. If I do that, I get a glass and 2 fish. If I get 3 meat into my ship, I can get 1 in Hamburg and then 1 extra cube. So I get to place 1 in Hamburg and 1 cube in my supply. Stockholm. If I place a cube in Stockholm and Cologne, I'll get $3 and a pelt. If I get 3 times cubes in Alberg, it's $4 and a spice. So, and once those are done, those flip over, and that's it. They don't get replaced. So these are just like little permanent little benefits that you get once you have that met. Okay, so I just got my last action done. Boom. All right. Let's go on to the last section of the sea phase. 5. That's a really good turn. All right. So orange gets the 5. Blue gets the 5. Blue is going to spin. Okay. And so will orange. Everybody spins before they do the sea phase. All right. Very nice. Everything changes. All the goods changes. Yellow now has spices. We got a pelt, but we're looking for a spice as well. So, and if we go to a yellow one, we can get that. And we can go to Melmo right here. We're connected to Melmo, and I'm going to do that. And there's a level 3 right there. So I will spend 1, 2, 3, and I could get 2 wheat and a spice. Now in this game, I can dump whatever I want and keep whatever I want. So let me get my 2 stuff here. I'm going to get my 2 wheat. Sorry. I'm sorry if I'm getting you guys sick. I apologize. And a spice. Okay. All right. Let me... Whoops. All right. Let me take a look at what I need. So orange definitely wants to do something like this. I've got the spice, I've got the pelts, I've got the fish, I've got the 3. I don't need all the fish, and I don't need any beer. So I'm gonna get rid of a fish and a beer. All right. And my friends, I'm gonna have enough for everything. Let me delete this. That's gonna be a great sale. All right. I can't get there yet because I don't have enough action points. So I'm going to just sail over here. Let's see. I'm going to sail here. What else am I going to do? Let's see. I could sell stuff if I wanted to. I could sell the glass for $6. Get something out of that. That's called an alternative trade. Although I don't think I care that much. There's really nothing here. I just want to stay close to... You know what? Instead of going to Malmo to there, let's go to Lubeck instead. It still keeps me close to Aalborg. And instead, I could get an improvement myself. I'll do that instead. That sounds better. Yeah. Let's do that. So let me spend my next point. I still have one more point after this, though. I'll spend $3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoops. Look at that. I should just deleted it. It's fine. It's all infinite bags. Alright. I will spend a cube. Well, I don't have that many cubes to begin with. And then I will get a improvement. Alright. Let's see here. If I have 5 level 2 goods, I would get 1 stone plus a fish. I could turn those into a pelt or a spice. Let's see. For each fest, I can get myself 1 crate. Or I could upgrade once. Excuse me. I'm going to take this one. Oh, no. I can't take that one. Shit. I forgot. You have to take this one first. Do I want that one? Yeah, you know what? Let's take it. Anything will be good. You have to take the one all the way to the far right and then move from there. I apologize. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to it. Boom, boom, boom. Good. All right. So there we are. Any questions? Anybody got any questions out there? I got 1 person watching. All right. All right, next. He's done. Well, he's got 1 more action left. Let's see. I could do a city action. All right, I could buy properties if I so choose. Right now, properties are worth $4. I can buy a property. I could try to do a festival, but then I won't be able to do my selling action. How many do I have left here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do have 4. You know what? That's perfect. Yeah, I'm going to buy a property while it's cheap. This is the round markers. Those change every round. So after we're done with this first round, this will switch to 2. And then everything goes up in price. Right now, you can't do large festivals, only small festivals. Next round, you'll be able to do large festivals. But I am buying a property, and I'm going to buy one here in Funfhausen. No, wait. Let's go to St. Johannes. Yeah. Because I want to compete. I want 14 points. All right. This is a placeholder. So what that means is it's just property. There's no buildings on it. It's my property. I can build whatever I want later on. That's all that is. Okay. It's literally nothing. It doesn't help me at all in any way, shape, or form until I put a building actually on it. All right. I got 1 last action. Let's see. I only got 1 action left. I could break something down, but I need everything in my stuff here. I think I'm just gonna waste. Yeah, no, I need to get the Alborg, so I'm just gonna waste my turn. You can waste your points. I'm gonna sit there. It's not efficient, but it is what it is. All right. So I was looking to get Malmo. So I've got 3 wheat. I got the beer. Okay. I need the meat. I got the meat. I've got no pelts. Okay, that's not good. All right. So I can't do that. Stone and spice. I don't have any stone. I don't have any spice. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go where I'm blue, right? Yeah, I'm up here in Visby. All right, I'm going to go to Riga. Okay. I'm going to do an alternate trade. I'm going to sell a beer. An alternate trade or alternative trade is selling it for $5. Okay. So I'll get rid of the beer. I use an action point for that. And I will get $5. My cat's meowing at me. Why? Okay. Cool. I now have $7. Alright. Now, the thing about the alternate trade is that's all I can do in this town. I can't do anything else. So I'm kind of stuck. It's not very efficient. But, I mean, I'm working on that sale. It's going to take me a little bit longer to get that sale done. So, I could go to Memel and do another alternate trade. I could do, well, hold on, red. What's red got? Red. Ooh, fish. But the spice is no good. Shit. Yeah, I can't do anything else here because I did the alternate trade. So, I would have to go and do something else. Let's see, red. If I do 1, that's going to be fish. I don't need fish. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to go back to yellow. Because yellow, let's see here. Do I need stone? I need stone. I don't have any stone. Okay, I'm going to go back to, sorry guys, I'm going to go back to yellow, to Visby. Okay. I am going to purchase yellow. Damn it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do another alternate trade. All right, I'm going to buy stone for $2. So, 1, 2. We'll delete that. And I'm going to get stone. Alright. I'm just preparing myself for this sale. Okay. I'm just missing my goods. I'm just missing my pelt and my spices. I still got here. I got to spend the action point to do it. Let's see here. Next turn, none of them are going to be in a position for the pelts, so I'm going to be looking for spinning my wheel around a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back to Riga. Okay, I'll spend 2 action points. So 1, 2. All right, I'll get $2. 1, 2. And now I get to spin my goods here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to be trying to be strategic about this. Let's see, let's go 1. Okay. Why is this flipped? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Was this thing messed up? It was flipped. Oh my god. You see this, guys? This is, I don't know why I got flipped. Why am I even there then? Shit. You see what I have to deal with? This is already there at blue. So, hold on. Let me get back the $2. Sorry. That was flipped. I was wondering why the 2 and the 3 were backwards. So he was already there. He should have been there. I flipped him and all of a sudden he's there, but it was weird. Okay. So no, he was already there. When I went backwards, he was already there. Okay. All right. So let me take that back then. I don't want to be in Visby. And I spent 2 action points. Okay. We fixed it. Let's see here. Now in yellow, who do I got? I got nothing. I want to get to blue. But the problem is, I can't get to blue at all. I have to go all the way around the horn here with Malmo. If I pass Malmo, which I can do, that's going to cost me an action point. Right? So I'm only be down 2 action points. I'm not going to have any. Damn, this sucks. Alright, I already did an alternative sale here. I can't do anything about that. Maybe I should go back and spin it a couple times and see what happens. No, you know what? No, I'm going to stay in yellow because I'll get my spice there. Alright, let's go to... How many I got? I got 5. $5, that's it. Damn it. You see what I gotta go through, guys? Let's see, Rigby. Riga, Memel. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed here. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this kind of work. I'm going to go to Riga. Alright, then I'm going to go to Memel. Because I didn't do anything in Riga, I have to spend an action point. Alright. I'm going to then spend 1 action point. Shit. No. Let me go back. I apologize. I'll go to Riga. I'll do an alternative trade. I will sell... How many meats do I need for this guy? 1. Alright, let me sell a meat. That's going to be $6. So 5 and 6. 1, 2. Sorry, guys. This game is... You do have to pay attention. Otherwise, you can be very inefficient. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. Alright. That's my trade. I got $6. Next, this guy here, and I'm going to spend the $6 here to get a production. Yep. So I'm going to spend the 1 action point. I'll pay 5, 6. We'll kill that. Boom. And he's going to get a production. Let me set this over here. So now each turn, I'll produce 1 cube. That's going to be huge for the long run. That's going to be a really good investment later on. All right, and that's going to be, I got 1 more action left, and in red, what can I get? A stone. I don't think I need any more stone, but I think I'll just spend it. So let me spend my last point. I'm in red. I will get 1 stone. All right, stone it is. There it is. Got it. Cool. All right. So I got my stone. Let's see here. That's it for that. So now all actions for the year are done. All right. All 4 quarters are done. So now we're going into the, what's it actually called? Hold on. This may not be a complete rule book. See trading actions, no. The Council Hall phase. Okay, so the way this works is both players would announce how many cubes they have and how much money they have. Now, they both have little money. I got, what, $5? So blue's actually doing pretty good. Orange has nothing. They have 4. And then what you're going to do in a secret bid is you're going to bid for 2 auctions. This top row of cards and this bottom row of cards. The top row of cards is different from the bottom row, as in, if you bid for the top, you're only going to get the top card for what it's worth, either an improvement or a vote or what have you. Now, this 10 vote, you need a minimum of 5 cubes, all right? Which I think blue player is definitely going to do for sure. This, improvement, this one here, always stays. You can always get an improvement in this game, so if you bid for this, you just get the improvement, you leave the card where it is. All right? Then after we do the first auction, we do the second auction down here. But these guys have a little symbol. You see that little yellow symbol there? If it matches, you'll also get a cube for the glass because it matches. These guys don't have anything, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, so blindly bidding, I know for a fact if I'm blue and knowing what the other guys got, I'm going to blind bid 5 to get the 10. Now, if orange wants to at least get a card, he has to spend at least 1 cube. So blindly bidding, he bids a cube. They reveal. Now, if they had the same bid, they would go by how much money they have, and that person would win, right? So, but that's not the case. So, this guy here, he deletes his. Well, I'm sorry. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the card. I can select the card from the top, and I'll put that off to the side. That's 10 votes for blue. I'll take the cubes. Okay. And I'll put them right here where I got the card. Now orange will take his cube and he will take the improvement card. Now you don't take the improvement card, it just stays there. Like I said, this is a permanent card, so he will get a free improvement and he has to take the first one available. And this one here basically means that if he has 5 level 2s in his storage, he can turn in 1 stone and 1 fish to get a pelt or a spice. That's actually pretty decent, okay? Now, we leave those there, okay? Now it's a round 2 of bidding. Same thing happens again. They're going to bid, all right? Now, let's see here. Blue has 3, and I know he has 3, but I'm going to win anything that comes up. Now, something you need to think about when you're playing this game is that 3 of these cubes equals 1 vote at the end of the game. So if you start spending all these cubes, you're not going to have this at the end. But it's early. It's only the first turn. And you know what? Let's see here. Unfortunately, nobody can get this card. Nobody has 9 cubes, right? I believe that's how that works. Let me see here. Some of these symbols I don't understand. Few of them I don't understand. A lot of them are pretty straightforward. I'm not a big Euros guy, but for the most part here, it's not bad. Yeah, I think it's if you have 6, you get the card in your hand. Council orders, no. Have a minimum of spices, 10 influence market in your active supply. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's having them in your supply. Okay, we're good. No, I was right. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to double check, guys. Okay, so yeah, you gotta have a minimum of 9 active markers. We don't have that, so that's not gonna be even an option. But that glass is pretty good. The problem is, do I want that for the next turn to deal with? I don't know if I want that. But that's a cube down here. So I think what I'll do is, I'll just spend the 3. I mean, 3 right now is not gonna matter. Yellow is gonna be conservative, and just put 1 down. So after revealing blue, he's gonna take the card. We'll put it off to the side here. In fact, we can just put the deck here. Okay. So he's going to get blue is going to get the glass. Okay. And then he gets a cube. Excuse me. And then orange is going to get a fish and wood. All right. He puts his cube here. Fish and wood. Okay. Now, he's not going to take any of this. He's just going to let it go to the wayside. Why? Well, why did he even do that? That was stupid. I shouldn't have even done anything. That's okay. But yeah, I could dump stuff out here, but I don't think I'm going to take it. I could just not have bid at all. I was just being stupid. So, we'll forget that. Alright. In fact, here, let me just take it back. Let me pretend I didn't do anything. Because, I mean, it just, like I said, I'm thinking for like 2 people here, and there's a lot going on. I apologize. So, we're just going to take that back. It gives these backsies. So now, you look on the board, and whoever has the most influence cubes will be the first player. So, we'll take this back. Boom. Blue is now the first player for the next turn. We get rid of all his cubes. Okay. Orange, get rid of all these cubes. Delete. Delete. Okay. And that's it. We're done with the first turn, right? Then you go into the preparations phase. So let's go to the preparations phase. Let's figure this out. All right. Rearrange the player order, which we did. All right. Because blue had the most cubes, he gets to be the first player. Reveal the new round indicator. That's going to be this guy over here. So remember, we couldn't do any large feasts, and property was $4. Well, that's going to change. So let's change the state of that. Boom. All right, now we have large feasts involved. So we can spend the small feast or the large to get cubes put into our thing. This is our huge, too, by the way. It's a big deal. But property does go up. All right. You can only do 1 feast in a turn, so there's little spots here for your cubes to show that you've taken your feast action. All right, so then we would go into, what else do we have? Renew the period indicators. Okay, so over here, these guys here, we put them all into a pile, pile, pile. Okay, and now those are set. And then finally, we go into the Renew Council cards. Okay, so I took 5 in my hand, I think. Excuse me. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Let me put that back. I don't know why I did that. Should hit R. So this card goes away. This card goes away. This one stays. Another 10 card is always available to go into the spot here, and we just reveal all the next. And these card spots are based on how many players. It shows it right here. Like there's just 2 players, so obviously here, even though there's a dummy, you don't count that. So, okay. And these are your new cards to be used for the next turn. Very, very simple stuff. And then you start the game all over for turn number 2. And I hope that I have given you guys a little idea about how this game goes. Some of the things you didn't see so far is city actions. Well, you did see one. I bought property. Eventually, you'll build cities. And these cities will give you special little privileges or productions. I also had produced cubes from a card. Where did I get that from? I think I got it from, from Memo. Yep, right here. So for $6, I was able to get 1 production. I'm not done yet. Let's do the production. Production phase. Your resource income depends on the production bar on the right. Okay. Basically, what you'll do is any buildings that produce anything will give you a production, or anything that you've purchased from cities. So I do get 1 cube. I am the only one. Blue is the only one that has that ability. No one else does. But any other buildings that you've built will give you something. For example, here, silver buildings, like these ones here, will give you, for example, if you build a storage unit, it's for 4 wood and $3. And so what you would do is you'd get an extension to your ship. You get this extension. And it just gives you more room to carry more stuff, right? Or if you build a fountain, you get a +1 to your cube. All right. If I was a blue player and I got the fountain, since I already have one of these, I would just go up again, another one. It would be 2 cubes. Very simple to track. But it also has a strength of 1. What that means is, if I build a building with a strength of 1, a silver building, I'm going to put this guy here. And what that means is I owe a debt to maintain that building. So at the end of the round, I would have to pay $5. If I don't pay the $5, if I can't pay the $5, I put one of my little tokens here in the first section. And then once it reaches 6, you'll put one here. This is kind of like to mark off all the different debt. And this could be, crippling each turn. You have to pay all this off if you get money. So, I'm sorry, this is anti-votes. I'm sorry, this takes away votes. I apologize. I'm a little tired here. But anyway, that's what the strengths mean. The more buildings you have, obviously, the more debt you're going to need to maintain those buildings. The gold buildings are a little bit stronger than the other ones. They produce some really good stuff here. You do a monument, that's 9 points or 9 cubes into your active supply. That's a pretty huge deal. Brewery to make beer, hammers, all that stuff. Everything you might need. Okay. And that's about it. We paid off our debt. We're good. We go into the next turn, and then that's it, guys. You start all over. You flip over this card, and then you start it all over. And it's just that simple. It's not that difficult. It's not that complex. Over time, you're going to be placing cubes onto these little flags here, or you might buy a subsidiary. All right, a subsidiary is allowing you to do a city action in Lubeck somewhere else. So if I'm in Malmo and I bought, I bought a cube here, and you can only have 1 cube. So once you buy this, that's your subsidiary station, if you will. Only you would have access to Lubeck through Malmo. So first come, first serve. Or you can place a cube here if you have the opportunity. And these cubes, when you have 2 in a row like this, so here, let's say, here, I put that here. This card changes then. You get rid of the card, you get a new card, and you flip, and then everything changes all over again. But here, before I end the game here, let's go back. Let me take this back. And let's say, let me show you what a good sale looks like. So let's say Orange goes back to Aalborg, All right, and you're thinking to yourself, well, what the hell? What's with all the sales? What are we doing here? Let me show you. All right, so let's say it's my turn. I'm starting over, and I spent my 3 points or my 2 points here, and I'm going to sell 8 goods. All right, so 1, 2, 2 hammers. Okay, what else? He needs fish and a spice. Okay, fish, spice, and then finally he needs hammer and pelt. Okay, hammer and pelt, and it has to be in that order to get all of them. So I got every single thing I need. So let's delete it. Boom. Okay, I just did a full sale of 8. So if we look over here, that's what you get. You get $20. So you get $20 of money. 5, 10, 15, 20. Awesome. Okay. Next, you get 3 votes. So you can take one of these cards over here. All right, 3 votes goes into your little side over here, right? That'll help towards the end of the game. And then finally, you get to place 2 cubes in that region. All right. So I would be able to place 2 orange cubes. Or I could place 1 cube and spend $5 and place a cube into the subsidiary. I can't mix it either way, but if I want to do, I could do this and change out the card, okay, because there's 2 across, or I could spend $5 to place this in the subsidiary and purchase the subsidiary. So now Aalborg, I could do Lubeck's city actions in Aalborg, my choice. But if it was me, I would probably do this, I'd get rid of this, and then I'd pull a new card. There it is, guys. Just that simple. So that's it. That's the game in a nutshell. Outside of going over all the improvements or all the city actions, I think we're pretty much good here. That's it. Guys, have a good one. I hope you had a good one. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if I made any mistakes, please cite your sources. Let me know if I